What's up? Anything but ASIC, and we have a lot to talk about. Oh wow. Oh wow. Things are getting real. Things are starting to reveal themselves to be what we thought they were: scams, manipulation, and furthermore, government intervention. Um, And one of the biggest scams come out here, if you haven't been living under a rock, is the Terra Luna situation. But after that whole thing, House of Cards fell down, more and more institutions have fallen behind in the same way, where they're just falling basically out of the air. um, one factor, one thing that's really got me swap is InstaSwap. InstaSwap is down. A lot of addresses and DNSs, they're just don't exist anymore. They just disappeared. Especially like a lot of trading platforms, trading you know places that were pegged to some kind of Binance or something like that. They've just been stopped, dead code in their tracks, and it's government intervention most likely. But that's not going to stop Terra Luna for pumping somehow, and Terra Luna Classic from pumping somehow. So let's go and read the article because this is it's ridiculous. Phenomenon: coins from bankrupt crypto firms top market gains. The cryptocurrency market is experiencing one of the worst sell-offs, partly fueled by macroeconomic factors and the collapse of various digital asset projects. In this case, the collapse of such projects was expected to drive the value of the respective tokens to near zero. However, this is not the case, considering the coins in question are rallying to defy the current market trend. For instance, CEL, the native token of the now bankrupt crypto lending platform Celsius, has gained 29.29% in the last 7 days, trading at $1.52 by press time. Elsewhere, the stablecoin of the Terra ecosystem, Terra Classic USD, has gained 27.03 over the same period, trading at 0.035 as it attempts to regain its $1 peg. At the same time, Terra Luna ecosystem, original chain operating under Terra Classic Lunic, has recorded significant gains and it's currently up 90.04 cents percent, and in the last 7 days to rank top amongst collapsed coins. The rally comes in the wake of increasing buying pressure with a Finbold report indicating that as of September 1st, LUNC recorded an inflow of over 1 billion within a month. The three digital assets are leading among the top 100 cryptocurrencies based on 7-day gains on crypto market cap as of September 2nd. Drivers for rally in collapsed tokens. Based on the tokens rally, it can be assumed that respective community members still have hope they are likely to regain their lost status in the crypto market. One notable example is the CEL rally, where users have come together in an attempt to assist Celsius exit the bankruptcy state. The belief to regain the lost status has potentially emanated from the continued support of collapsed tokens by entities like crypto exchanges that control massive trading volumes. The communities have also deployed various tactics to achieve this goal, like initiating social media inspired short squeeze campaigns. On August 9th, Finbold reported that CEL reclaimed a $2 level after recording significant buying pressure following a coordinated Twitter activity under the CEL short squeeze banner. In this line, there is also a notion that the short squeezers would push the tokens to take the course of the meme cryptocurrencies that significantly rallied in a short period despite having minimal utility, increased network activity. Furthermore, despite the collapse, some of the highlighted crypto projects are still recording increased blockchain activity in an attempt to regain utility. For example, there is a new proposal for a 1.2% tax on Terra. The proposal indicates that taxes will be levied and burned for on-chain activities, including transfer money between wallets and interacting with smart contracts. Similarly, a new update aims to introduce a staking mechanism to existing Terra Classic network. Disclaimer: the content of the site should not be considered investment advice. Investing is speculative, but investing in your capital is a risk. So, with all that said, let's go over and look at the cryptocurrency market cap. And I gotta say, you guys need to chill out. This manipulation here, this dip, these big dips right here, it's obvious manipulation. It's wrecking us. It's scaring people. It's scaring people away. It's scaring the new people away. But in all those dips, Ethereum Classic actually was doing okay. It's just back where it was. A lot of things are just back where it was. So this was just one big pump and dump. Monero got slapped pretty hard. Jeez, Monero. But we're looking for, where is it? It's up here. Anything depegging, basically. Celsius Network, not the case. DeFi chain was doing good. Helium, we'll talk about that some other time. Oh, Helium. Oh man. Let's see. Where is it? Terra Lose Classic, up 55%. It's supposed to be not a thing. It's supposed to be nothing. And here it is up. Well, now down somewhat. But for it to come out that fast, another Terra coin, Terra, Luna. For it to come out that fast, for being a dead coin, a bankrupt coin, there's something going on. Let's see, Voyager token was another one connected to Terra. Just basically all these leverage platforms, leverage coins that really just don't need to be in the cryptocurrency market space, are just doing weird stuff. They came in, they did it for the short payout, basically, and this is the exit scheme. And this is what's happening. And this is why a lot of Bitcoin maximalists exist. We should just still go Bitcoin. Because when things come in like this, you attract not only speculative investors, but you attract institutional investors. And when things go wrong like this, where a whole cryptocurrency stablecoin gets bankrupt, they want to take the regulators after you. And when the regulators come in, then the whole market gets a bunch of just cryptic regulation thrown at it, and things just end up terrible for us, for the crypto community in whole. But there's some good news on that note. If we run over to Reddit, Digibyte. By the way, crypto snobbery. They were talking about BTC maxis in this comment here. I didn't read the whole thing; it was a word salad, but there were some good points in there. But that's not what I'm here for. Let's see. What I'm here for is Binance lists Digibyte. Binance is listing Digibyte now. For some reason, for as long as we can remember, Digibyte's been here since 2014, and they've never registered it. I don't know if they expect it to be the next Dogecoin because it's merge mined with Dogecoin. That would be great. It's a great ideal, but I do see a lot of things as far as an investment for Digibyte to just day trade it. It being a penny, I can see it at 10 cents, and you can get out that way. Not financial advice. I already said that. But yeah, I do see Digibyte being very stable during this downturn. Read the article. A big U.S. exchange lists Digibyte. Binance U.S. has decided to list Digibyte. Binance US is the United States branch of Binance, the largest crypto exchange company in the world. That's a bold title. A layer 1 modified Bitcoin fork launched in 2014, Digibyte is a decentralized, fast, and secure network which utilizes 5 different mining algorithms. The idea behind the network structure is to prevent mining centralization. Digibyte is also capable of smart contracts and digital assets. Its DigiAssets X NFT exchange is seeing a lot of popularity. Previous this year, I wrote an in-depth piece about Digibyte could see a big expansion into 2023 as core developers continue to improve the software for a widespread audience, except for Josiah Spackman. The last months of 2022 are starting to show this trend. The listing is big news for Digibyte world, as many large exchanges in the US have held off from listing Digibyte for unknown reasons, because they wouldn't give them money. Namely Coinbase and FTX US. This is a confounding phenomenon since Digibyte is a proof of work blockchain in the top 150, and Bitcoin was the only cryptocurrency to be labeled a non-security by the SEC chairman Gary Gensler. Theoretically, Bitcoin forks like Bitcoin Cash, Digibyte Litecoin, and Dogecoin should be at least likely to be regulated. For years. Coinbase especially has continued to list numerous proof of stake Ethereum and Solana tokens, which are a massive gray area in the SEC jurisdiction. Logic would indicate that they would want to list lower risk projects which are more likely to be labeled a commodity by the SEC. For example, Ripple was sued by the SEC in 2020, who claimed that Ripple released XRP as an unregistered security. The popularity of Digibyte among major exchanges is changing with Binance US jumping into the Digibyte world. What is next for Digibyte? The ethos of Digibyte is the same as Bitcoin, which has no centralized presence looming over the network. Naturally, Digibyte, like other Bitcoin forks, symbolically has a maximum of 21 billion coins. Digibyte's future lies in the dedicated hands of volunteers. Unlike many altcoins such as Solana and Avalanche, which has development firms behind the underlying blockchain, Digibyte has never had this, and likely won't in the future. Neither does Vercoin. In place of the corporation, Digibyte has volunteer core developers and nonprofit organizations called the Digibyte Awareness Team. The Digibyte Awareness Team has been responsible for communicating with exchanges such as Binance US and other relevant parties to increase the adoption of the Digibyte worldwide. Their performance is strong, given the numerous expansions recently, with the new decentralized NFT exchanges like Digital Asset X and other notable expansions in Digibyte ecosystem. DGB certainly has a bright future ahead. So Digibyte is kind of a dual type of cryptocurrency. You can mine it 5 different ways. It's got DigiAssets, DigiID, a couple of other things. But one thing I want to point out that it does have, so this is mentioned in this article, is that Digibyte has smart contracts, or the capability to have smart contracts, and there are a lot of other cryptocurrencies that are proof of work that can be smart contracts. And I agree with Sarko. Yes, Ethereum is going to have a big problem coming up as soon as it gets registered as a proof of stake cryptocurrency, and other coins, other tokens, other projects are going to come in and sweep in and steal the spotlight. Namely, ones I'm looking at are Digibyte. Well, not Digibyte. I wasn't looking at Digibyte until they said something, but Dero. I was looking at Dero and ARQMA. The only problem with Dero is that it had pre-mine, and the only problem with ARQMA and Dero is that they're privacy tokens. So the likelihood of them getting listed on an exchange is very unlikely, even if they have, even if they were made to make smart contracts, private smart contracts at that. So I don't know. There's plenty of other projects out there like Lisk and EOS that are already taken this path, and proof of stake, fully proof of stake smart contract platforms. And EOS has been doing somewhat better these days. Lisk not so much, but I do see Ethereum actually falling way off the wagon once this merge happens and taking other projects with it. But that's what I think. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments where you see things going, or is anybody just not going to pay attention to the cryptocurrency industry when the rail yards go on strike coming up here next week? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys later.